there's something that you guys are focusing on, but it's like there needs to be, you need to zoom out, right? I feel like there's 3 things that you've got going on in your life right now, but there's only one thing that you're focusing on, that you're seeing. It's like there's so much around you that you're not paying attention to right now because you're like hyper focused on this one thing. All right, I want to dive in and find out what that is for you, because I just keep hearing like where focus goes, energy flows. So I want to find out, what are you focusing on first, and then we'll go, what is around you that you're not seeing? Okay. All right, so what are you focusing on right now? What's your energy? What are you focusing on? Oh, okay, so cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness, self-compassion, inner feelings. You could be feeling like the people around you are quite toxic at the moment. Maybe you feel like you've been given some bad advice, 111. You feel like you've been emotionally manipulated. And, you know, like if you're going through a bit of a hard time, it is easy to fall into that trap of, you know, that doom and gloom. You know, if one of the, and I said this in a reading yesterday, you know, we've got our 4 legs on our table of life, right? And love, relationships, you know, career, purpose, or whatever it is. And if, you know, we've got some wobbly legs within that, it's easy to filter out all the goodness that is around us and only hyperfixate on the things that are really kind of average and shit in our lives, to be honest. And it's like, I feel like this is kind of the mindset that you guys are in at the moment here. You could be quite moody. You could be very up and down at the moment with your emotions. Let's keep going. What else are you focusing on? Okay, so it could be to do with your pentacles, to do with your finance here. Financial loss. You could be either losing money or on the verge of losing a job. That lack mindset, having a scarcity mindset, always worried about, you know, when the next coin's going to come in. You could be living paycheck to paycheck. Definitely a lot of worry. You could also be just isolated. If it's not to do with finance, you could be like, I just feel so lost and alone. I don't have anybody to turn to, especially if this is involved with feeling like you've had some bad advice. It's like right now you don't know who you can trust. And being taken to my worry beads again, you know, it's kind of energy you guys are in. I feel like you guys are actually, because now they're pointing to my beautiful rosary beads that I've got here as well. So you could be really like praying, or, you know, prayer doesn't only stick to Christianity and, you know, the Catholics. Prayer is, you know, asking your spirit team as well, you know, God, source, the universe, really kind of hoping that things are going to light up for you. Ooh. What else are you guys focusing on right now? I feel like I've got someone with me here actually touching my hair. 7 of Cups. And for this collective, like I said, you could be on a bit of this like emotional roller coaster. It could feel like so many seasons in one day for you. You know, you could start off your morning really bright and fresh and happy, and then, I don't know, something will trigger it. You might see something, hear a song, just a thought, and then it kind of like your world kind of starts to crumble down again. Could be, it's interesting because I said 3 cups, right? It's like there's 2 other cups that you don't see. These are good cups, okay? Because right now you're only focusing on like this bad cup, but you could have a lot of other cups, especially when it comes to this mindset, you know, that nothing's working out. It could be, you know, if you've got one area of your life that only one leg on that table of what is your life wobbly, what can tend to happen though is we can fall in the habit of catastrophizing everything. So it's like if you're really worried about your pentacles, or if you're really worried about like a romantic relationship or your kids or something, it transcends and it spreads out into all areas of your life. When really, if we were just focusing on the one problem at hand, it wouldn't spread out. And it's interesting because it sounds a little bit contradictory about what I'm saying about how you're only focusing on one thing. Your focus at what I'm saying when I'm saying that is it's seeing and filtering your perception to only see the kind of negative things. So it's like you're seeing the negative things in your love life, in your career, your family, you know, your purpose. That's what I mean when I say that. What else are you guys only focusing on now? He's upside down. What are you focusing on? Like I said, with that emotional roller coaster here, you are trying to see better days. It's like you understand that, you know, we have to be grateful for everything in life, and you're trying to be positive. However, it's still you're just very weighed down right now, okay, with everything that's going on in your life. But I want to get one more. 17 could be a really important number here for this collective. 717 as well, because I've got 2 sevens in a row. The Ace of Cups. This is what you're ultimately trying to achieve, you know, with your outcome here. Love, compassion, creativity, spirituality, intuition, proposal, new baby, marriage, and it's interesting because I've read every single meaning on that card, and it's like, there we go again with all the different cups, all the different things that's going on. I feel like if you can fix this kind of one area in your life, the rest are okay, in all honesty. And we'll look into that and I'll confirm that. But what I'm feeling intuitively, it's like the rest is okay here. But because it's like you're really down on this one thing, it's just like it's distorted your perception on the rest of your environment, okay? But I love how that's kind of ended on the Ace of Cups as well. I think this is what you guys need to give yourself a little bit, is a little bit more compassion to you. We're allowed to go through hard times, and I'm being really strongly told here to say, like, it's okay to grieve something. I feel like whatever is going on with you, like you guys right now, this one area, I don't think you've allowed any time for you to be able to grieve what is really going on. It could be that you are trying to keep yourself busy rather than really just sit with the emotion and go, you know what, this effing sucks. Like, it's okay to do that. And can you see, I'm getting emotional for you guys because I know what it's like. I've been here before, you know, because whatever we resist persists. If we continue to just push this aside and not really just sit with it for a day, like just a whole day, go, yeah, like, this does suck. All right, breathe through it, really feel it, like release that emotion. Because the longer that we try and put that off, it just sits here, it just stirs within us. And not only that, as you see, it filters out and it spreads through the rest of your life here. Now, I've got an amazing emotion technique that I use with my clients. If this is you and you want to be able to get through this, send me a DM or book in for a free breakthrough consult. I'm actually thinking about making this as just a specific service